प्रेक्षकांक नमस्कार. इष्टानो, भलायकीच्या मॉडर्न युगातल्या कार्यावळीन तुमका उर्बे भरीत येवकार. मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीच्या क्युरेटिव्ह लायन ऑफ ट्रीटमेंटाच्या आदारान मॉडर्नाच्या दुयेंतींनी हो धोक्याचो पावणो कसो टाळू येता हे पळयले. त्रास करपी गंभीर दुयेसाचेर मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी आपल्या कितल्याशाच वर्साच्या संशोधनाच्या आदारान हजारांनी दुयेंतींक सामान्य जीवन जगपाक मजत करता. डॉक्टर विजय कुमार माने अखंडितपणान संशोधन करतात आणि होमिओपॅथी उपचार पद्धतीन एक नवी क्रांती हाडटा. उण्या खर्चान खर दुयेसाक तोंड दिवन मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी असंख्य पीडित आयज सामान्य जिवीत जगताना दिसतात. खर दुयेसाविशीं जनजागृती करताना होमिओपॅथी उपचार पद्धती सगळ्या अर्थान कशी योग्य आसा हे लेगीत मुखार हाडपाचो उद्देश ह्या कार्यावळींतल्यान करता. वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गनायझेशनान लिव्हर सिरोसिसा खातीर मरण येवपी लोकांच्या वाडट्या आंकड्याविशीं खर हुस्को परगटायला. देखून आमच्या प्रेक्षकांक ह्या कार्यावळीच्या माध्यमांतल्यान आव्हान करता की आमच्या ह्या समाज प्रबोधनात तुम्ही वांटेकार जायात. ही एका तरेची तुमची सामाजिक जबाबदारीच थारता. इष्टानो, भलायकीच्या मॉडर्न युग कार्यावळीन आयज सावन लिव्हर सिरोसिस ह्या गंभीर दुयेसाचेर डॉक्टर विजय कुमार माने सरांचे खासा मार्गदर्शन तुमकां मेळटलें. लिव्हर सिरोसिस हे अतिशय घातक दुयेस कळनासतना शरीरान पातळत असता. ताचे निदान जाय मेरेन दुयेंती सामको मरणाच्या दारान पाविल्लो असता. हालींच नामनेचे बॉलिवूड अभिनेते बिग बी हांणी लेगीत आपल्या लिव्हराची कार्यक्षमता उणी जाल्या अशें जाहीरपणान सांगिल्लें. कांय वर्सां पयलीं तांच्या शरीरान हेपेटायटीस ह्या जंतून संक्रमण केल्ल्यान तांच्या लिव्हराची कार्यक्षमता 75% उणी जाल्ल्याचे वैजकी तज्ञांक दिसून आयिल्लें. सांगपाचो तात्पर्य इतलोच की लिव्हर संबंधित दुयेसाविशीं तुमी सामके सतर्क रावपाक जाय. आधुनिक जीवनशैलीक लागून तुमी स्वताच कळनासतना शरीराक लुकसाण करतात. हे तुमी टाळपाक जाय. समाज सुदृढ जावपाक जाय. पण जिविताक वेडो घाल्ल्या ह्या खर आनी गंभीर दुयेसाक आडावपाचें काम मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी वरवीं कशें करतात हाचो प्रत्यक्ष अनुभव लिव्हर सिरोसिस आनी मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीच्या ह्या खासा कार्यावळींतल्यान तुमकां मेळटलो.
Hello, I'm Anushree Karandikar and I welcome you all to this special program of Modern Era of Health. For the past few episodes, we have been talking about liver cirrhosis, and to guide us through this today, we have with us CEO of Modern Homeopathy, Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane. Sir, welcome to the show.
Hello.
So we have been talking about the chronic disease of liver cirrhosis for the past few episodes. We have seen many facets of it. What this disease is exactly, what are its symptoms, how exactly do we treat it. We have been talking about this. But there are a few things that we most importantly want to tell our audience. I'll ask about those. Firstly, when you have liver cirrhosis, like you said, the symptoms may not show immediately, or the patients may not notice the symptoms immediately either. At such times, what are the tests that need to be done to get a confirmed diagnosis that you are suffering from this disease?
Liver cirrhosis is a silent killer disease.
Okay.
Like some other diseases, for example cancer, that too is a silent killer. Kidney diseases are also silent killer and liver cirrhosis is a silent killer too. These diseases, till their later stages, till the diseases has not increased way too much, cannot be detected.
Okay.
By the time the diseases are diagnosed, to tell the truth, it's pretty late. Hence cancer, liver cirrhosis and kidney diseases like kidney failure, chronic renal diseases are called as silent killers.
True.
For diagnosing these diseases, that is liver cirrhosis, to diagnose it, we need to do a sonography of the liver. Abdominal sonography mostly shows the verdict that the size of liver has decreased, or that the liver is shrunken, or it has nodules on it, and it is called as nodular cirrhosis.
Okay.
So sonography is the main test. Many a times the size of the liver is normal, but yet it's liver cirrhosis. That too can happen.
Okay.
For that we have a test called ARFI. In this test, they do a sonography particularly of liver itself, and it is called as liver stiffness test. Even from that test, it can be determined whether it is liver cirrhosis. Thirdly, an MRI of liver is performed. MRI can also determine whether the patient has liver cirrhosis or not.
Okay.
In sonography, if there is a fatty infiltration, which is also a main reason for liver cirrhosis, fatty infiltration can be detected by sonography. We can even detect through CT scan. This is a non-invasive test.
Oh, okay.
Liver biopsy is also an option. If the size of the liver is normal, though it has nodular cirrhosis or not, still liver biopsy can be done.
Okay.
And this liver biopsy also determines whether the patient has liver cirrhosis or not. After that, there are blood tests.
Okay.
In blood test, the main one is liver function test. In liver function test, if you find jaundice, SGOT, SGPT, the enzymes secreted from liver, if their levels are very high, then it is determined that the patient is suffering from liver cirrhosis. After that, there is a test of plasma ammonia.
Okay.
The ammonia levels are very high in the patients suffering from liver cirrhosis.
Okay.
And I am proud to tell you that their level drops rapidly. A few months back, I had a patient. He is still under treatment. His name is Ranade. When he came to visit me, his ammonia was 600. Within 1 month, ammonia level dropped to 300.
Great.
By the end of 3 months, it was 100. That's how rapidly the ammonia can decrease due to our
Drops
treatment.
down.
So you know it's liver cirrhosis or not through plasma ammonia too. These are main tests for liver.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to ask you, what does liver toxicity mean? What will you tell people in simple words?
Liver toxicity means we have seen liver function to create protein, to create enzymes, to create substances required for digestion. There are many factors. The very important function of a liver is also to create bile is its function.
Yes.
So when the liver fails, excess bile is produced by the liver in the body and it does not get excreted or thrown out. That is, the patient suffers from jaundice. And the thing that happens due to this excess bile is called as liver toxicity.
Okay. So like we said, there are a lot of reasons for liver cirrhosis to manifest. But one of the reasons is alcohol consumption too.
Right.
When we look at our people around us, we see an increase in the number as well. As alcohol consumption increases, there's an increase in liver cirrhosis cases.
Correct.
So to what extent are these problems correlated and how problematic can it get?
Alcohol intake is the main reason in liver cirrhosis.
True.
In India, currently the intake of alcohol is very huge. Or even in
Yes.
some foreign countries, alcohol consumption
Yes.
is too much. Like in Russia, people consume lot of vodka.
Yes,
So the
yes,
rate of liver cirrhosis is way high there due to alcohol consumption. So alcohol consumption is the main reason and there is a lack of awareness amongst people about it. So creating awareness among people against alcohol consumption is very important. That if you consume too much alcohol, I think there is a song by Amitabh Bachchan from the Hindi movie Sharabi.
Yes.
Am I right, no?
Yes.
I think there is a song related to this.
Yes, true.
Am I right? So this awareness that alcohol consumption will harm your liver, that too is a very important
True,
message.
true. Nowadays, this kind of social promotion does take place,
You're
but the
right.
consumption rate is still not under control. Let's keep this hope, fingers crossed, that it decreases over the coming period. So, but like we are seeing this, there are a lot of chronic diseases related to liver that people face. It can be fatty liver or it can be jaundice or like you said, it can be types of hepatitis. So can these go ahead and develop into liver cirrhosis? What are the chances
Yes.
of that?
The chances are quite high, like the liver hepatitis B disease. Once you get affected by hepatitis B virus, in a few days itself, the process of liver cirrhosis starts.
Oh, okay.
Liver starts going bad because of the virus. It starts shrinking and it gets converted to cirrhosis. A similar disease is hepatitis C. The rate of liver going bad because of hepatitis B and C is very high.
Okay.
I have a patient named Patil who is under treatment in Kalyan. He is suffering from liver cirrhosis due to hepatitis B.
Okay.
Due to our treatment, he is recovering rapidly. In the virus of hepatitis B, you have a test known as viral load. This test allows you to see in how much the hepatitis B virus has spread throughout your body. With our treatment, this viral load also decreases. The liver that has been affected also starts recovering rapidly.
Okay.
And you can see it through decrease in the amount of water that accumulates, decrease in jaundice, the patient feeling better, decrease in drowsiness. Through this, we can note that there is an improvement in the patient. And the blood test, the one we spoke about, LFT, liver function test, and even the kidney function test start showing results toward normalcy.
Great. We're talking about liver cirrhosis. There are more patients whose experience and stories we are going to hear. Know more about liver cirrhosis from Sir himself. But now it's time for a break.
Give a missed call on the numbers displayed below for advice and guidance. 7038 833881 and 7038833882. For counseling and guidance regarding modern homeopathy, contact our centers at Dadar, Karwa, Dhankavdi, Pimpri Chinchwad, Mapsa, Madgaon, Nashik, Aurangabad, Kolhapur, Nanded, Nagpur and Solapur. Contact numbers 9730 339 009 and 9372 728 009. Toll-free number 1800-121-8009. Website modernhomeopathy.co.in. Email ID info@modernhomeopathy.co.in and kidneycureclinic@gmail.com.
मी स्त्री आहे आणि स्त्री असते भविष्यकाळ कुटुंबाचा, समाजाचा, देशाचा, तिचं आरोग्य म्हणूनच महत्वाचं. परंतु दुर्दैवानं ब्रेस्ट कॅन्सर हा गंभीर आजार आपल्या देशातील महिलांना वेगाने गाठत आहे. त्यांचं करिअर, जीवन उद्ध्वस्त करीत आहे. आपल्या सर्वांना हे थांबवायचं आहे आणि आपण हे थांबवू शकतो मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीच्या सहाय्यानं. मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी, द क्युरेटिव्ह लाईन ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट.
Welcome to the special program of Modern Era of Health post this break. We are understanding about the chronic illness of liver cirrhosis. We have heard experiences of lot of patients taking the treatment of modern homeopathy. Let's hear the experience of Mrs. Rajni Rakhe in her own words.
I am Mrs. Rajni Kashinath Rakhe from Patas. I suffered from jaundice every year from 2000 to 2004. The platelets and hemoglobin just kept dropping all the time. I had immense weakness, had cramps in my legs. And after cooking and all, I used to feel very drowsy. I felt drowsy before as well as after having food. And when there was extra workload, I had to be hospitalized. After hospitalization and medicines and treatments, and as a side effect, I used to lose appetite. The loss in appetite led to stomach being upset. Then problem with stool started. This condition, it was very bad, and this continued for 8 to 10 years. There was no diagnosis. Then my elder son got married. That time too I was hospitalized due to the workload of marriage. Even on the day of Mangala Gaur, I did all the cooking. It made me really tired and feverish. Then I took an injection. Took some tablets and started sweating. Next day again I got up and got to work. Again I felt feverish and weak and took injection. I slept, but the following morning my entire face was swollen. My younger son asked me, "Mother, why are you sleeping?" I told him that it was nothing, but he noticed that my face was swollen. He took me to the doctor, our family doctor. After that, he did all the tests. He did a bone marrow test too. And after that, they gave me blood because it was on the lower end. And even then, there was no diagnosis. Even after all the treatments. Then he suggested me to see a stomach specialist. The doctor examined me. He told me that my liver had gone stiff. He asked me to go to Pune hospital for a biopsy of the liver. Then we got the report stating that I had liver cirrhosis. I also did endoscopy to recheck it. And we started with the medicines. I asked the doctor if these medicines would help. He replied that you will have to take these medicines forever. 85% of the liver has been damaged. Even then, every month we used to go to him and ask him if this would ever be cured completely. He always used to say no. I did the medicinal course for 5 to 6 months. After that, my husband saw an ad on TV about Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane and modern homeopathy. Liver cirrhosis will be completely cured. So we discussed with everyone at home. We talked to our elder son also. There was also an article about him in the Family Doctor magazine by a patient. We called him and he too said good things about Dr. Mane and modern homeopathy. And we should visit him earliest. Then my husband went to their clinic at Dhankaudi. He showed my reports to the doctor and the doctor immediately said that I will cure it completely, but you will have to take medicines for 18 months. I saw improvement and I felt much better in first month itself. The swelling on my face also reduced. My legs were swollen and that was also reduced. It's been 15 months that I have been taking these medicines. Now I am almost cured. My digestion has improved and my immunity has also increased. And I feel so fresh. My HB and platelet count has increased. I do not take any other medicines like allopathy and others. The people who come to meet me, I suggest them that if any one of you or your relatives or friends have any complaints regarding their stomach or other ailments like kidney, cancer, etc., then we suggest them to visit Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane of Modern Homeopathy. He gives great medicines and guarantee too.
We just heard Mrs. Rajni Rakhe. She was diagnosed with 85% problem, liver cirrhosis, and how with the help of modern homeopathy she succeeded in overcoming it. It won't be wrong to say that the credit of success goes to Dr. Mane. We are going to talk more about liver cirrhosis and we'll be hearing more such experiences. Till then, it's time for a break.
Missed call on the numbers displayed below for advice and guidance. 7038 833881 and 7038833882. For counseling and guidance regarding modern homeopathy, contact our centers at Dadar, Karwa, Dhankavdi, Pimpri Chinchwad, Mapsa, Madgaon, Nashik, Aurangabad, Kolhapur, Nanded, Nagpur and Solapur. Contact numbers 9730-339-009 and 9372-728-009. Toll-free number 1800-121-8009. Website modernhomeopathy.co.in. Email ID info@modernhomeopathy.co.in and kidneycureclinic@gmail.com.
जन्म आणि मृत्यू या दोन बिंदूंमधील अंतर म्हणजे जीवन होय. एका बिंदूकडून दुसऱ्या बिंदूकडे मार्गक्रमण करत असताना मनुष्य आपलं ध्येयनिष्ठ जीवन जगत असतो. जीवनाच्या या प्रवासात आजाररूपी अडथळे निर्माण होतच असतात. हेच अडथळे दूर करून जीवनगती निर्धोक राखण्यासाठी आधार देतं मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी. चला तर मग जाणून घेऊया मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी.
Welcome to the special program of Modern Era of Health post this break. We are understanding about the chronic illness of liver cirrhosis. We have heard experiences of lot of patients taking the treatment of modern homeopathy. Let's hear from them how they got complete relief from this disease of liver cirrhosis just because of modern homeopathy.
I'm Kashinath Narayan Rakhe from Patas. I'm a farmer by occupation. In the year 2000, my wife suffered from jaundice. After that, we took her to the local doctors. After that, they gave her some medicines and we could see slight improvement. But post that, she kept getting jaundice for the next 2-3 years. And after that kept happening, she started feeling weaker. She was given saline. The chores at home had to be left halfway. Cooking food daily for my kids and myself was a concern. We kept finding a way here and there, the doctor's visits and all, till 2012. It was the same. All that was diagnosed was jaundice. Nothing else was diagnosed. Then after some time, one fine day, after my elder son's wedding, she did all the cooking and the frying did not suit her at all. The odor of the oil itself troubled her. After this kept on happening, once we saw her face was swollen, so we admitted her to our family doctor in Pune. After hospitalization there, he did a bone marrow test, which yielded no result. We did a lot of blood tests. After that, he said, you might have a stomach-related ailment, so he sent us to a specialist. After going there, the specialist doctor, he said that the liver had become firm. Then he did a liver biopsy and sent us to Pune hospital. After 2-3 days, we got the report from Pune hospital saying it was liver cirrhosis. Now, I had never heard about liver cirrhosis before. Then we took his medicines, about 10-12,000 rupees per month. Just take the money and go every month. But there was no difference at all. I asked the doctor that when will she get better? We have been taking medicines for so many months now. So the doctor said that I can only keep the healthy 15% of your liver safe. There will be no improvement with my medicines. After that I went to many doctors. They said that there was no medicine for this in allopathy. There is no medicine for liver cirrhosis. Then we were pretty scared. I mean, what do we do when they have no medicines? Then once I was sitting home, I switched on the TV. I saw an ad, Modern Homeopathy, Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane. It said we cure liver cirrhosis. I immediately took down the number. And after talking to my elder son, I called their clinic the very next day. The doctor said that take the file of all the test reports you have and come visit me. And let's discuss it. The next day I reached his clinic in Dhankaudi area. After he read the reports, he said that I will cure her liver cirrhosis 100%. She will be better. It will cost you 35 to 40 lakhs. And there are no guarantees. Livers are difficult to find. I will cure her 100% with my medicines. He gave me an open challenge. We started that medicine from the next day. After that, we could see positive results within 8 to 10 days. And today it's been 15 months we are taking these medicines. My wife is doing very well now. At first, she had to cook separately for herself, less oily and really tasteless food. But now she can have everything that we eat. She can do cooking and other chores very easily now. I'm really very, very thankful to this research of modern homeopathy, which is by Dr. Vijay Kumar Mane.
We just saw what are the treatments for liver cirrhosis. We have also seen modern homeopathy act on these diseases in a revolutionary way. So you came here today and guided us so well, and for that, thank you.
Thank you.
We have taken guidance from Sir on the topic of liver cirrhosis. If you want more guidance or if you want more information on this topic, you can call the numbers displayed below.
Give a missed call on the numbers displayed below for advice and guidance. 7038 833881 and 7038 833882. For counseling and guidance regarding modern homeopathy, contact our centers at Dadar, Karwa, Dhankavdi, Pimpri Chinchwad, Mapsa, Madgaon, Nashik, Aurangabad, Kolhapur, Nanded, Nagpur and Solapur. Contact numbers 9730 339 009 and 9372 728 009. Toll free number 1800 121 8009. Website modernhomeopathy.co.in. Email ID info@modernhomeopathy.co.in and kidneycureclinic@gmail.com.
मी स्त्री आहे आणि स्त्री असते भविष्यकाळ कुटुंबाचा, समाजाचा, देशाचा, तिचं आरोग्य म्हणूनच महत्वाचं. परंतु दुर्दैवानं ब्रेस्ट कॅन्सर हा गंभीर आजार आपल्या देशातील महिलांना वेगाने गाठत आहे. त्यांचं करिअर, जीवन उद्ध्वस्त करीत आहे. आपल्या सर्वांना हे थांबवायचं आहे आणि आपण हे थांबवू शकतो मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीच्या सहाय्यानं. मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथी, द क्युरेटिव्ह लाईन ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट.
The population of Earth is 7 Arabs. A human body has 70,000 Arab cells. Every cell contains DNA. When the DNA is disturbed, the cell starts growing tremendously, resulting in terrible disease of cancer. The 200 types of cancers can manifest themselves at any point in life, which may lead to untimely death. Every year, 1.5 crore new people are diagnosed with cancer. The patients break down physically as well as financially. Modern homeopathy is the best way of treatment that can successfully control cancer. It can remove you from the clutches of cancer. Let us see how in the modern era of health. Modern homeopathy, the safety of life.
मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीचे CEO डॉक्टर विजय कुमार माने हांणी लिव्हर सिरोसिस दुयेसाचेर केल्ले मार्गदर्शन तुम्ही पळयलें. इश्टानो, भलायकीचे मॉडर्न युग ह्या कार्यावळीन फुडल्या भागान तुमकां डॉक्टर विजय कुमार माने लिव्हर सिरोसिस दुयेसाचेर मार्गदर्शन करतले. तेन्ना खर दुयेस आनी ताचे वेले मॉडर्न होमिओपॅथीचे उपचार हाचे खातीर पळयत रावात भलायकीचे मॉडर्न युग.